Today's topics are: HYBE was accused of exploiting fans, how BTS used to be humiliated, Suga thought BTS was going to disband, saying "I cried so much," and more. Live concerts by K-pop groups are bouncing back to life. However, the new ticket pricing strategies are causing a stir among fans. SM Entertainment recently unveiled a soundcheck pre-entry seats feature for Taemin's upcoming concert, pricing the tickets at approximately $145. This feature lets fans come in early to witness the artist's rehearsal. This concept isn't new. It was initially launched by BTS during their Permission to Dance on Stage Seoul concert. Following this, other groups like Blackpink and 17 have also adopted similar early entry systems. Ironically, SM Entertainment had earlier criticized HYBE for their ticket pricing, drawing more scrutiny to the current situation. Earlier in the year, SM CFO posted a video criticizing HYBE for hiking their concert ticket prices. HYBE had been criticized before for setting the VIP ticket prices for a TXT concert at 198,000 Korean won. SM CFO argued that SM aims for more inclusive ticket pricing, contrasting HYBE's strategy of leveraging their market position to significantly raise prices. He also warned that the potential merger between SM and HYBE could lead to an even higher ticket costs, drawing considerable public support. However, SM Entertainment later introduced their own soundcheck pre-entry system at the same price point as HYBE, causing a stir among fans. What's more, the soundcheck seats are situated in the closest Hall of Fame section to the stage, leaving fans with no alternative but to shell out for these pricier tickets if they want the best view. But the issue isn't confined to just SM and HYBE. Blackpink's recent World Tour concert in Seoul's Kochak Sky Dome featured VIP seat prices of $162 and special platinum pink seats priced at $194. This is a sharp increase from the first World Tour in 2018, where all seats were priced at $81. Public concern is growing as ticket prices continue to rise, particularly given that the majority of concert goers are young fans in their teens and 20s. Many are arguing that these concerts are becoming increasingly unaffordable. V from BTS is well known for his sociable nature and has often been in the limelight for his friendships. One friendship that has caught the public's eye is the one he shares with dancers Lee and GOF. Over recent months, the trio has delighted fans with their camaraderie, from attending events together to participating in social media dance challenges, including the popular Smoke Challenge. Lee, who has gained fame from her participation in the show Street Woman Fighter with her dance group BB, even joined V for a live viewers broadcast. The interaction appeared genuine, just like friends spending time together. Lee shed light on how she became friends with V. She said that it was V who took the initiative to contact her with a proposal to dance together. The experience turned out to be thoroughly enjoyable. She went on to express that, along with GOF, they formed a sort of dance family they've named 95s. The name comes from the fact that all three were born in the year 1995, which contributes to the ease they feel around each other. The friendship seems to have grown naturally, and fans certainly enjoy watching the rapport between the three unfold. How BTS used to be humiliated. In a recent episode of Suchwita, Suga from BTS and Taemin from SHINee discovered they have more similarities than they initially thought. Both born in 1993, the artists also found common ground in their career trajectories. Suga mentioned that during their early days in the industry, he and his BTS bandmates were impressed by Taemin's performance of Danger. Suga recalled that at the time, BTS didn't even have a green room of their own at music shows. Instead, partitions were set up in hallways to serve as a makeshift space for them. Suga remembered how they would gather around a monitor to watch performances by other artists, including Taemin, and be inspired by them. Taemin, in response, mentioned that SHINee also had to make do with similar makeshift arrangements during their rookie days. Both artists agreed that this phase, often considered a rite of passage for newcomers in the industry, is something that almost every artist has to go through. Despite the challenging conditions, Suga and his fellow BTS members found motivation in watching seasoned groups like SHINee, gaining inspiration from their work ethic. In a newly released trailer for an upcoming episode of Suchwita featuring Suga, BTS and Jungkook stirred emotions among netizens with a single statement about his tattoos. The editing team playfully teased fans about Jungkook's appearance, but it was clear from the start that it was him. Anticipating a reunion of BTS in 2025, Suga inquired if Jungkook had anything to say to their fans. Jungkook emotionally conveyed his affection for the ARMY, stating indirectly that he had a lot more to reveal to them. He went on to explain that his first tattoo was dedicated to the fans. Though it's not news to followers of the group that one of Jungkook's initial tattoos spelled out ARMY and features the BTS logo, this statement in the trailer elicited an emotional reaction from the fan base. J-Hope may have stepped back from the public eye due to the military service, yet he continues to make news. The BTS fandom stirred up social media platform X on November 1st, 2023, celebrating J-Hope's advancement to the rank of corporal. One enthusiastic fan indirectly expressed that J-Hope embodies perfection in response to an announcement made by the J-Hope Global Fan Club. Earlier, on October 6th, J-Hope had shared on Weverse that he had risen to the position of Special Elite Class Warrior in the South Korean Armed Forces. He indirectly told his fans that he intends to redouble his efforts to bring pride to his country, his fellow servicemen, and his fans. In the Korean military hierarchy, entry-level soldiers are termed Pyong, with multiple levels within this category that signify varying degrees of progress. Soldiers begin their journey at the Idungbyong or Ibyong level, which is the foundational rank, similar to the trainee stage in the K-pop world. Ascending to the next rank of Ildungbyong or Ilpyong, soldiers at this stage are akin to private first class in other countries' military systems. While still in the initial phase of their military journey, these soldiers are entrusted with more significant roles and leadership opportunities. Fans take immense pride when their idols earn respect and recognition at this stage from the military community. The rank of Sangdungbyong, equivalent to corporal in other militaries, comes next and is a pivotal milestone. Fans couldn't contain their happiness upon learning about J-Hope's promotion to corporal on November 1st, trending the hashtag Congratulations Corporal Jung with more than 8,000 retweets and posts that morning. Though climbing the rank is a part of military life, is not the only focus. Similar to idols specializing in different performance arts, soldiers also can select from a variety of specialized roles. J-Hope was appointed as a Jokyo, a term for assistant drill instructor or training camp assistant. Landing this role requires exemplary physical fitness, leadership qualities, and military skills, given the stiff competition and limited slots available. In this capacity, soldiers like J-Hope play an instrumental role in guiding recruits and facilitating a smooth transition into military life. November 1st, 2023 marks a significant day for both BTS and ARMY, as J-Hope successfully moved from the role of an assistant drill instructor to becoming a corporal in the South Korean military. In the 20th episode of Suchwita, Suga made a startling revelation. He once believed that their 2015 album, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1, would be their final project. This insight emerged when Taemin was asked to comment on what he considered one of Jimin's standout performances. Taemin mentioned "I Need You," stating indirectly that he felt a void in the industry until BTS filled it with their serious and ambitious performances. The conversation about "I Need You," the lead single from The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1, led Suga to reminisce. He conveyed that he was under the impression that the album would mark the end of BTS. He remembered shedding tears during their pre-recorded appearance on South Korea's music television show M Countdown under the assumption that it was their farewell project. Jimin, who recently released a documentary titled Jimin's Production Diary, expressed that he had also been emotional during that period. Taemin noted that such raw emotions contributed to the presence and the impact of the BTS we know today. As for military commitments, Suga has recently started his compulsory service as a social service agent. He's the third BTS member to enlist, following Jin and J-Hope. The full group is expected to complete their military service over the coming years, planning a hiatus that should last until 2025. However, the band recently extended their contract with HYBE and Big Hit. The companies indicated in a statement that they anticipate resuming BTS group activities in 2025. During the episode of Suchwita, both Suga and Jimin spoke of their eagerness for the entire group to reunite. Suga mentioned that he is keenly awaiting the band's full reunion scheduled for 2025, a sentiment that Jimin echoed, stating they are both anxiously looking forward to that moment.